All the action on and off the racetrack, live from the Galway races, kicks off today over on RTE2 at 5 o'clock. Now though, there's plenty of action on the wards in Shortland Street.
Oh, pardon me, that was the carry.
The stuff you give people to make them throw up when they've taken something. An emetic. That's it, I need some. Doesn't it matter to you how many people you hurt?
I could ask you the same question.
Me?
You better hope that no one decides to mess with your lives the way that you mess with other people's.
$200 was withdrawn from the social club account. You think you're the only one with access to that account?
You think I'm a thief?
We all do crazy things when we're under pressure. This doesn't have to be a big deal. If you pay the money back, no one needs to know.
Naturally, you'll need to step down as treasurer.
I didn't take the money.
You were the only one with an FPOS card.
Please, Wendy, let's not make this any worse than it already is.
Look, I have a fair idea what might have happened. Give me an hour and I can sort it out.
Wendy, you can't just walk off like this.
Oh, hey. What's wrong with her?
You won't believe.
Women's problems.
She's busy covering her tracks by the looks of things. She seems so decent.
Here, no one stops anymore.
Hey, how you feeling?
Not too bad.
Really? Is that staying down okay?
Yeah, I just didn't feel like finishing all of it.
You don't feel any numbness in your fingers or anything?
No, you nutbar, it's just food poisoning. I'm heaps better, just a bit nauseous.
Since you're the brainy medical student, I guess I'll have to believe you.
Don't sell yourself short. If the way you've looked after me is anything to go by, you'll make a fantastic nurse. I'm glad you want to make a go of this again.
What's that saying? You don't know what you've got till it's gone? That was me. You know what you need? Soup and crusty bread. Ta-da! It'll be delicious, I promise. What are you looking at?
You. Thank you for everything.
No. That's a 3, not an 8.
It looks like an 8 to me. You should cross it out if you're going to make changes, not just right over the top.
Hey, what are you doing? That's my work.
Only you weren't here.
Where have you been? I took a break. I have been at the desk since the crack of dawn. And so have I.
Me too.
And do you know why? Because we are restructuring. William Nugent is waiting for these budget documents. They have to be on his email by midday.
It's 20 to 12 now.
No kidding.
Well, I'm sorry. I didn't realise that
I told you, Gerald. I said they were urgent.
Yes, I just didn't realise how urgent. I will get them sorted now.
And then you and I will have a little talk about what it means to be part of a management team, because right now, I don't think you fully understand.
Just sit him down, tell him where it's at.
He knows I've been on leave. He knows I'm struggling to catch up. But he still wants me to collate patient data for this stupid restructure. And he says it's urgent.
Did you tell him he's asking too much?
Have you met my head of department? He is an expert at delegating. Plus, he's brilliant at taking credit for other people's efforts.
You're sounding bitter, little Brooke.
Only because I am. I'm so sick of being powerless. I work too hard for that.
So, do something about it.
Yeah, right. Like what?
You'll never guess what just happened with Wendy.
What about those two? What do you think's going on there?
I don't know, they're talking.
Yeah, about me, I'm sure of it.
Maya, you're being ridiculous.
You didn't hear them last night? I know that Brooke hates me, but now I've got Isaac ganging up too. It's horrible.
Come on. With all that goes on around here, you really think that two busy doctors are going to stand around plotting against you?
I just don't like being offside with people.
So apologise to Isaac.
What for?
You know what for. He was wrong to cheat on Tanya, but you were wrong to bully him into calling her. It was the worst thing you could have done.
He probably wouldn't want to hear it anyway.
Try him.
I'll think about it. What were you saying about Wendy?
Hey. Look, so I got to thinking about me slacking off as a friend and stuff, so I got the chef to whip this up for you. It's miso. Should be nice and easy on your guts.
That's awesome, thanks.
Looks like somebody already beat me to it.
Yeah, Penny's already got me some soup. But hey, it's cool, you know, they taste better the next day anyway.
You know, with here, I'd probably be careful of anything boiling on the stove. Is it bunny flavoured?
Don't even think about going there, okay?
I was joking. Just joking, all right? That miso is pea soup.
Good, because I really like Penny. Seriously.
Aren't you the lucky one? More soup.
Yeah, I reckon. Is that you done for the day?
Yeah, I thought I might just kick it here, watch some TV.
Do you mind keeping it down a tad? I'm just going to go for a nap.
Sure.
You said you were feeling better.
I am. I just feel tired.
If you start feeling sick again, give me a shout.
I will. Thanks for the soup, both of you.
I know it's gone midday, William. Yeah, the budgets were definitely sent some time ago, so they must be there by now.
They're finished, all done.
Right. OK. Well, I can only think they've been jammed up in the ether somewhere. OK. Well, you clear your inbox and I'll have my PA send them again. Right you are. Bye now.
OK, so they're all done, but you just need to check them.
Yeah, there is no time. Set up an email and press send.
No, but if I've made a mistake...
Just do it, Gerald.
Bills.
Healthy girl.
Bills. Ads. Paula Sinclair. Who's Paula Sinclair?
None of your business.
Obviously a touchy subject.
No, she's an old friend. I'm just collecting her mail.
What's she doing? She said someone is coming in.
Do you think she called it a loan shark?
Oh, I hope not. If she had to steal money, she obviously can't afford the interest on the personal loan.
What are her options? If we tell Callum, she'll probably lose her job.
Maybe we should talk to her about paying the money back in instalments. That way, at least, she can spread the payments. And you never know what will happen then.
What's up, Mum?
Come with me, please. This is my son, Evan. Evan, this is Yvonne and Nicole.
Hey.
He has something to say to you both.
Nice to meet you.
The missing money is entirely my fault. I left the post-it with the PIN number on the card. Evan helped himself and bought a game centre.
What? No, I didn't.
Don't lie. I saw it this morning. I can't tell you how embarrassed I am.
I brought that game centre with my savings. You know, not everyone in this family's a fiscal cripple.
That's enough.
I didn't steal anything.
I'm warning you.
What away, Mum. I didn't do anything.
Go and sit down over there. I'm so sorry. I'll get you the money first thing tomorrow morning and he can pay me back. He's a good kid, but we're all under a bit of pressure at the moment.
It's my fault too. I shouldn't have written the PIN number down.
If it's any consolation, Libby used to pinch lollies from the supermarket pick and mix. She grew out of it.
I'm sorry for jumping to conclusions, Wendy.
I would have done the same. I better go and sort out my pride and joy.
The banks always say, keep your PIN number separate from your FS.
Yes, Yvonne.
Paula, Penny, Paula. You and this Paula chick, you're pretty close, huh?
Yeah.
Like, how close? BFF close?
What's it to you?
Or do everything together kind of close?
I'm going to work.
Or would you say it's more same person close? Oh, I knew you were dodgy. I knew it.
Look, Ev, I'm sure you meant to repay the money. You probably didn't even think we'd notice it was gone, but
I didn't steal the stupid card and I didn't roll the stupid social club.
Fine. Indefinite loss of privileges until the money comes back.
But I haven't got it.
Then give the game centre back to whoever you bought it from and get your money back.
As if.
Your choice. It's not just me you've disappointed, you know. It's Nicole, too.
I know how it goes. We all do daft stuff on the spur of the moment.
Don't make excuses for him. Now I have to find $200 to pay them back.
Oh, whatever. It's nothing to do with me.
And then you're going to pay me back. Plus, you're going to make it up to the social club. Whatever Nicole wants doing, you're going to do it.
No, really, getting the money back will be enough.
It won't. Didn't you say something about holding a fundraiser this week?
I was thinking about doing something tomorrow afternoon, but...
You'll be here straight after school. Do with them what you will.
But I've got rugby practice.
Well, you'll just have to miss it, won't you?
Hi, I need you to pull some medical ward data from May, June and July this year and last. The details are all in the file. It's urgent, I'm afraid.
Isn't everything?
Well, this needs to take priority. It's for the restructure.
Isn't everything?
Yvonne, I need this data so I can compare our costings with private hospital fees for similar admissions. That's going to take me hours of time that I don't have. The last thing I need is you being obstructive.
I will do the work as soon as I can get to it. That is the same thing that I am telling everyone. Now just leave it with me. Hi.
Gerald, please sit down.
How did the budget discussions go?
Very well, as it happens. But I didn't appreciate having to lie to a DHB member to cover my PA's ineptitude.
I'm sorry, I wish I'd never taken that break now.
A very long break, Gerald.
It was 15 minutes, no more. But then the lift took forever to come, and I'm sorry. I realise the importance of those budget restructuring documents, and I'm happy to work like a desk slave until the job is done, even after the job is done.
Well, there's no need for that. And I take your point that there is more work here than one person can handle. That is why I'm hiring a temp to do the day-to-day work during the changeover process.
Thank you.
But I would like to make the point that nothing is certain anymore. None of our jobs are safe. You'd be wise to think about that over the coming weeks and decide what it is you want. That's all.
I thought I heard you coming.
Feeling better?
Much. I'm hungry. I would have thought Brody would have cooked dinner.
Well, I was going to, but I didn't know if you'd feel up to eating. And I didn't know what Paula was doing.
Paula?
Yeah, well, she didn't say if she'd be working late. Hey, Paula.
Don't be a jerk.
Sorry, Paula.
Does someone want to let me in on the joke?
No, it's no joke. Penny's real name is Paula Sinclair. Isn't that right, Paula?
Shut up, Brody. Just drop it. It's true. It's my stupid pig of a father's name. The guy who abandoned me and my mum and screwed her up so much she killed herself. Frankly, that's something I'd prefer not to remember. Satisfied?
If you want, I will go and talk to Callum and tell him I gave you bad advice yesterday and that's why you let him down. Anything to stop you whining on.
I'm not whining. I'm worried about my job. Morgan and Kieran, work's the only thing that gets me up in the morning. I don't mind admitting it.
Any chance I'll see that data this morning? Is that my work? I told you it was urgent.
I'm getting to it as fast as I can. Kia ora, Shortland Street Hospital.
Evan's just called in to check what he should wear this afternoon for the fundraiser.
Look, if you think I'm dressing up in some stupid costume, you're out of your mind.
Well, you're in luck. No red noses or fluffy ears on the agenda today, but how does a car wash sound?
Any other hot nurses going to be working with us?
$50. It's all I could scrape up, but the rest is coming.
When you can.
Right, I better go. I'll be late for handover. Be here straight after school as soon as you've changed your clothes. If it gives you any trouble, call me.
I didn't steal the money, you know. Not that I'm trying to wriggle out of work or anything.
When I was your age, I used to steal money from my nan's purse. Funnily enough, I turned out okay.
I'm telling you, I didn't take it. I'm not some kind of sado crim. Laters.
So I made a bit of a dick of myself last night.
You got that right.
Look, it was only supposed to be a wind-up. I didn't know about the rest of it.
It's okay.
No, it's too easy. I'm not going to find like a horse head in my bed or something, am I? Or my game centre porn for shrink bills?
No, it's my fault, honestly. If I'd been straight up with you guys, you wouldn't have needed to go snooping. But now that it's out in the open, we can forget about it. I want to forget about it.
Sure.
Great. Coffee?
Yeah.
What are you working on? Developmental aspects of the nervous system. It's due in next week and it is way light.
Reason number 2,000 why I am not sad that I parted company with the School of Medicine. I'd offer to help you, but I probably...
Maybe I can help. What are you struggling with?
Well, to be honest, it's the fact that I'm citing source material every few lines. So it makes it look as though I'm regurgitating textbooks, not actually thinking for myself.
How many sources do you have?
Way too many.
No such thing. They love the research stuff. As long as you properly credit it, you'll be fine.
How do you know that?
I tried and failed at uni a long time ago. I don't want to talk about that either.
Well, you can't have done that badly. I saw pictures of you in grad robes yesterday, in the Paula photos.
That was for a costume party. What? Do you think I'd be pushing gurneys around all day if I had a degree?
My bad. I didn't mean to pry.
It's okay.
Oh, what have I done this time?
Nothing. It's me. I want to apologise. I still think sleeping with someone else behind Tanya's back was rotten. Inexcusable behaviour.
Funny sort of apology.
But threatening to call her and tell her was wrong of me. I should have given you an earful and left you to it. If I had, she'd be on a plane back home by now.
Maybe.
She would. She was only going for a month. If I hadn't pressured you into picking up the phone and breaking her heart right there.
You don't know the whole story. When I told her about Zoe, she was angry, but there were no tears. Tanya's pride was hurt, but I'm pretty sure I didn't break her heart.
How can you say that? She was happy with you.
We had a fight the night before she left. She couldn't wait to get away from me, away from here. There were other things going on for her.
Like what?
I can't say exactly, but I reckon there were other reasons for her staying away longer. I don't think my call did all the damage, which means you're not really to blame either. Why don't we just let it go, eh?
Isaac, we're meant to be doing coffee.
We are.
I'm just going.
We all good then?
Yeah.
Great. Thanks for what you said.
Same.
What was all that about?
Myra and I just made friends.
After the way she spoke to you the other night. After she threatened to rat on you to
I
Tanya.
haven't told you Grandfather Worthington's 5 tips for getting ahead, have I?
What?
It's relevant. Let me get you a coffee, then hear me out.
You're not offended, are you?
What about?
What about the uni stuff? I didn't mean to sound superior or anything.
You didn't.
How come you're so quiet then?
It's just... You haven't been in my room, have you?
No, how come?
Some things have been moved around.
Are you sure? You didn't just do it and forget?
Someone's definitely been in my stuff.
Brody, I don't think he'd do that.
We didn't think he'd rip us off either, did we? I wonder if he's still got a thing for me. If he'd be obsessed enough to stalk me on the internet, he'd be obsessed enough to go through my stuff.
Why didn't you tell me?
Because I don't know for sure. But it kind of makes sense why he's been so dark on us getting back together, why he's trying to stir up trouble.
Maybe he is a bit jealous.
Please don't say anything to him. I'm sure it'll all blow over.
Okay.
Lucky you. You have a disgustingly powerful and rich granddad. I don't see what this has to do with Maya and her lazy, ungrateful mother.
Grandfather's #1 rule was choose your enemies well. Now, it takes a lot of thought and energy to bear a grudge, am I right? Well, the way he saw it was that your enemies become very significant in your life, and you've got to ask yourself, are they worth it? For me, Maya's not.
Well, who is there?
Someone that can do me real harm, get between me and what I want.
Like?
No one springs to mind right now.
What could you possibly want, anyway? You're already a surgeon, you come from the right family, and I bet you've got a whacking great trust fund. What else is there?
That's another discussion for another time, but back to Maya and the Jeffreys. What harm can they do?
None. Let them try.
Exactly. So, why not be the better person? Smile, forgive, rise above. It's a power strategy, Brooke. You don't have to mean it. I mean, look at Chris. It must burn him up to think about me and Zoe, but did he chuck me out? No way. I'm not worth alienating, and neither is she.
Never thought about it like that.
If you want to get ahead, you've got to get people on side, starting with the cleaners and working up.
Hey, what can I get you? Coffee? Lunch?
Actually, I've come to see you.
Look, if this is about the name thing again...
Water under the bridge. Like I said, it's my fault. I've been so horrible to you lately.
Well, I kind of deserved it with the whole rent thing.
No, I was too harsh. Especially selling your guitar. That was beyond mean. You made a bad call, but I know you're a good person deep down.
What is this? You're normally so staunch about people crossing you.
Yeah, but hey, we're flatmates. I'd rather we're back to getting along like we used to. What do you say?
Sure. Like we used to.
You're a really great guy. Hey, maybe I will stay for a coffee and a bite of something after all.
Has he ever washed a car before?
He must have. He's a boy. Anyway, I'll be supervising. 20 bucks, please.
That's a bit steep.
It's a fundraiser, and your car will be cleaned inside and out.
How's everything? Mum, have you spoken to Tance lately?
Not for a few days, why?
It's just something Isaac said.
You can catch her up on that in a minute. Money. The coffers will be flush by the time the car wash is finished.
And then you'll reinstate Wendy, I hope.
It seems right. She didn't take the money, and she's handled her son beautifully.
Except Evan swears black and blue that he didn't do the crime.
What are you saying, that Wendy did?
And push her own child into the firing line? I seriously doubt that.
Maybe somebody else pinched the card, who knows?
Kids his age can be shocking fibbers, believe me. And if you let him suck you in with his innocent act, he'll run rings around you.
Okay, if you and Wendy are so sure. Hey, I don't have your car signed up yet.
How was it for you?
Delicious.
Did you want another one, or are you all coffeeed out?
You're working way too hard. Hang out with me for a while.
If you insist. Not want to stand on my feet all day.
You're a natural behind the bar. I think you may have found your vocation.
No, that would be when I get the call from the All Black selectors. Or Anthony Kiedis looking for a new gap man.
Knowing your luck, it might even happen. This is good. Us getting on. I like it way better than being mean to you. You know, with me and Hunter, it's nice, but there's not that spark there that you and I have.
You probably shouldn't be saying this stuff.
Come on, you know it's true. You're just as attracted to me as I am to you. It's probably why we fight so much.
I should probably get back to work. Well, stop it. What are you doing?
Get off me! I told you to get off me!
What the hell is going on? Stay away from her.
The Irish love of the land is at the heart of John B. Keane's classic The Field, and Richard Harris stars as the Bull McCabe at 11:15 tonight here on RTE1. Stay with us now, though, for Doctors next.